No unifications, baby. So I'll tell you this. Don't run your mouth to fight the champ when you gotta be in some real fights, baby. You a good guy. You a great fighter. But who you fought, baby? Who you fought?
Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing, man. What's good with your fam? Hey, listen, man, I'd like to thank you all for tuning into the channel. If you're new to the channel, I want you to think about subscribing as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation. By now, I'm sure you all heard the news that Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, WBC heavyweight champion, he will be facing Luis Ortiz in a rematch. Wilder won the first matchup via 10th round knockout. And now the rematch is gonna happen, man. And there's a lot of fans out there that was really clamoring for the Wilder Joshua fight to take place. I know Anthony Joshua has been very vocal about his intentions. Should he get past Andy Ruiz this Saturday, man? He said his 100% focus would be on Deontay Wilder, man. Deontay Wilder did not even wait for this fight to end. They already got a plan laid out. They know what they want to do. And the plans does not include Anthony Joshua right now. So Deontay Wilder, during Anthony Joshua fight week, he announces his next fight, which is kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they wanted to pull some attention away from the Anthony Joshua fight and put the spotlight on Deontay Wilder, man. Well, Anthony Joshua spoke out, man. He was asked about it. There's an article on Boxing Scene where, he's asked about, what he thought about Wilder fighting Ortiz, man. And Anthony Joshua, he has no problem with it, man. He said that, in fact, the longer the fight is delayed, the more it benefits him, man. I'm gonna read an exact quote from Anthony Joshua, man. He said since 2013, when I turned pro, probably after my third fight, they were already asking me to fight Vladimir Klitschko. He said that's what's weird. It's true. There has always been pressure on me, and I feel that. Did you hear what that is, man? Being a gold medal winner coming out of the Olympics, and after his third fight, people were already asking about Joshua Klitschko, man. So from this, Joshua has been feeling this type of pressure throughout his whole career, man. He'd go on to say, believe me, I'd rather fight Wilder in 2 years because I'll know I'll get better. Imagine 2 years ago when I was fighting Charles Martin. Then a few months before that when I was fighting Dillian White. Compare the type of fighter I was then to where I've gotten now in terms of experience. So then imagine another 2 years in fighting Wilder. I'll be a lot more sound. End quote. Those are the words of the unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, man. And when you look at the situation as a whole, I cannot argue with what Anthony Joshua is saying, man. Anthony Joshua has gotten better with every fight, man. You look back at the fight with Dillian White. He has got, like I said this in my video last night, both guys have got better, Dillian White and Anthony Joshua. But since we're talking about Anthony Joshua, I'll speak about him, man. He has gotten better with every single fight, man. He's a younger guy, man. You got to look at it like this. Deontay Wilder will be 34 years old in October. Anthony Joshua's not even 30 yet. You understand what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder is in his prime right now. You know what I mean? 2 more years, he'll be 36 years old. Anthony Joshua, would be 32, 31, 32 years old. So I do think that favors Anthony Joshua, man, the longer they wait, man. But, there's a lot of different ways you can look at it, man. I think Deontay Wilder's looking at it as, he wants to go out on top. So, I think that he's trying to save the Anthony Joshua fight to be his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Go out with the bang, man. Make all the money that you can make. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to fight Luis Ortiz. He's going to fight Adam Kwanaki. And if possible, he probably would want to throw a Tyson Fury fight in there before he stepped in there with AJ. You know what I'm saying? You know, the fight with Tyson Fury was a very tough fight, man. One that, Deontay Wilder could have definitely lost. You know what I mean? Same thing with Luis Ortiz, man. That's one thing about Deontay Wilder. People get on Wilder. They call him a duck, call him a windmill. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about Wilder, he will fight. You know what I'm saying? He will fight. You got to look at the fight with Luis Ortiz the first time. Luis Ortiz tested positive for a banned substance. You know what I'm saying? Wilder fought him anyway. You understand? Wilder fought him anyway. You know what I mean? High risk, low reward. There was no upside to financial upside to fighting Luis Ortiz. But Wilder was hearing that everybody was scared of Luis Ortiz, that Luis Ortiz was the boogeyman of the heavyweight division. So Wilder wanted to fight the best. And that's what Wilder did. He went out there and fought Luis Ortiz. He almost got knocked out in the 7th round. But being the champion that he is, he was able to persevere and, come back to knock Ortiz out. Now, there was some controversy in that fight, and that's the reason why the rematch is happening, man. A lot of people believe that Wilder was allowed a lot of extra time during that 7th round, and, they thought it was unfair, and had that extra time not been allowed, Wilder was knocked out, man. So Wilder wants to leave no doubt, you know what I mean? That's why he's going back and fighting Luis Ortiz in the rematch. But far as Anthony Joshua, man, Anthony Joshua, like I said, his options is Dillian White or probably Pulev. Probably Pulev or Dillian White. The fight that would make more sense to me would be Dillian White. More revenue, more fan appeal. You know what I'm saying? Both the United States and the UK, we would rather see Anthony Joshua fight Dillian White. It's a more dangerous fight for Anthony Joshua, but it's the better fight. You know what I'm saying? I think Dillian White has earned his shot since losing the first time to Anthony Joshua. He has come back. He has fought everybody they put in front of him, man. With the exception of the WBC ordering him to fight Luis Ortiz. And Dillian White just was not having that for some reason, man. But I do believe that Wilder Joshua will happen, man. It definitely will happen. My only concern is I hope that they're both still undefeated by the time they do fight. Like this fight with Ortiz, it is not a guaranteed win. It's a very dangerous fight for Deontay Wilder. Very dangerous fight for him. And, Dillian White, he had Joshua hurt in their first fight. You know what I mean? Dillian White has got a lot better, man. That left hook is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So if Joshua was to go out and fight Dillian White after Andy Ruiz, that's not a guaranteed win either. Neither is Andy Ruiz. I'm not selling Andy Ruiz short, man. Joshua's definitely the favorite. But Andrew Ruiz has a puncher's chance. This is a heavyweight division. Ruiz punched hard. He got a lot of heart. Got a lot of dreams, man. A lot of, emotion. He wants to be heavyweight champion of the world. The first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, man. So Andrew Ruiz is going to go out there and give it everything he got coming this Saturday, man. I think it will be a very explosive fight early on, man. I think Andrew Ruiz is going to try to bring it, man. I don't think he's going to, take no rounds off. I don't think he's going to try to feel out Anthony Joshua. I think he's going to go right at him, step right to him, man. And, that's the time when Anthony Joshua was most vulnerable. We seen in his last fight with Povetkin how Povetkin was able to land some very good shots early on because Alexander Povetkin, he brought it to Anthony Joshua, man. But, you know, Anthony Joshua, being the type of fighter he is on the elite level, championship status, he was able to make the adjustments. You know what I mean? And that's what this boxing thing is all about, man. It's about who makes the better adjustments, man. Some fighters cannot make any adjustments. Some fighters can make an adjustment, then his opponent will make another adjustment. You know what I mean? It's all about which gear you're able to kick in, man. But you know, Anthony Joshua said, you know, he's not at all upset about Wilder fighting Luis Ortiz again. He said it benefits him. It works in his favor. Wilder would be, you know, a couple years older, a little slower, you know what I mean, a little longer in the tooth, and you know, AJ will be more polished, more shine on him. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. I'm looking forward to his fight with Andy Ruiz. I think that whole card is going to be pretty decent, man. Katie Taylor going up against Delphine Pearson for the undisputed women's championship. I think that's an awesome accomplishment for the winner, whoever should win. Katie Taylor's a monster, man. I had the opportunity seeing her up close and personal, and she is a monster. I'm looking forward to watching that fight, man. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Like I said, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, don't leave out of here without hitting that subscribe button. And in the meantime and in between time, stay blessed, man, and keep on supporting this sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I'll holler back.